Today, I'm going to be trading Justin Jefferson to the San Francisco 49ers to see if he can win them a Super Bowl. I mean, obviously, the 49ers fell just short of winning the Super Bowl this season. It honestly seems like they're one piece away from finally getting the job done. So, today, I guess we'll see if Justin Jefferson is that missing piece. I mean, obviously, as you can see looking at this offense, now that we have Justin Jefferson, the 49ers by far have the best wide receiver core in the league. So, I mean, I guess we'll see if Jefferson can take this offense to the next level. I feel like him and Purdy should be pretty unstoppable together. I mean, at this point, Purdy has weapons everywhere he looks, so I'm thinking he should probably have a pretty crazy season. And it looks like the 49ers went on an absolute tear, going 14-3 to win the division, and we're going to be playing the Seahawks in the wild card round. I mean, even though this team was pretty much unstoppable this season, it looks like Jefferson is kind of off to a slow start with his new team. I mean, he only had 831 yards for 8 touchdowns, which is very, very low for him. But anyways, I mean, I feel like we definitely have the upper hand over Seattle in this game, so hopefully we can get off to a hot start here. I'm just gonna hand it off to McCaffrey, who is getting only 2 yards. I mean, this defense honestly is pretty underrated, so I gotta make sure we don't underestimate Seattle. I'm just gonna hand it off to McCaffrey again here, though, because I really want to try and get the run game going. That's a much better pickup. So this time we're obviously going to get the first down. I can literally go for probably anyone here. I feel like one of these guys has to be open. I would like it to be Ayuk, but it looks like I did not think he was going to have any chance at picking that off, but we're going to get burnt. I mean, on the bright side, our defense clutched up for us. So, I mean, other than not scoring a touchdown on that drive, it's not really going to hurt us because Seattle did not score. I'm going to try and go for Jefferson here, though. That's going to be pass interference. Looking back to the play where we threw the interception, though, I mean, I didn't really realize it until I already threw the ball, but I probably could have gone for Jefferson there. Either way, obviously, it didn't work out. It looks like the Seahawks were able to force a third down after that, though. I'm probably just gonna try and get Kittle open here. I mean, worst case scenario, I feel like Purdy can probably get the first down on the run. Never mind. McCaffrey's going to be open, so that's going to work out. I got to give it to Seattle's defense, though, because, I mean, so far, they have done a very good job at locking up our main targets today. I'm going to see if we can get, hold on. Kittle, please. That's going to be a huge play right there. Okay. We're kind of set up now. I mean, honestly, after a huge pickup like that, I'm just going to try and go back for Kittle and see if he can get open off of this route. I mean, yeah, no, I couldn't even get the ball off. That's a 12-yard loss. I mean, that sack right there could turn out to be an absolute drive killer, but I'm really hoping that Debo can clutch up for us here. That's going to work out too. That might go for a touchdown. Come on, get going. Oh, we are literally 2 yards short. I really thought that was going to work out. I mean, to be fair, that would have been insane considering it was like 3rd and 22 or something like that. But either way, I don't think 2 yards is going to be a problem, and it looks like it's not going to be. So McCaffrey's in for the first touchdown of the game, which is going to give the lead to San Francisco first. And after that, it looks like San Fran was able to go on to get the win. So we're going to beat Seattle in an absolute blowout, which is going to send us to the next round. And it looks like we're going to be taking on Jefferson's former team, the Vikings, in the divisional round. And it looks like the Vikings are going to get absolutely annihilated. So now we play the Dallas Cowboys for a trip to the Super Bowl. So just like that, the 49ers are just 1 win away from heading back to the big game. Our defense is already clutched up for us as well. As you can see, they got a fumble, and McCaffrey's going to make this field position even better. I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that the 49ers own the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm hoping we can just keep doing what San Fran has already been doing against Dallas lately. Because, I mean, if they do, we're going to be headed to the Super Bowl. But it looks like the Cowboys did bring up a third down after that. So I'm going to... Oh, that's close. We barely got that off, but that's going to turn into a touchdown off of the third down conversion from Justin Jefferson. So that's going to put the 49ers on the board early here. So it's 7-0. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and we are getting annihilated right now. I was not thinking that Dallas was going to go off like this today, but I mean, at this point, we kind of need a miracle to get the dub. We also really have to rush right now because, I mean, the third quarter is almost over and things are not looking good for us right now. That could be a huge play, though. Come on, Debo, get there. And it's knocked away. I'm really just going to keep trying to go for big play after big play. Because as I said, I feel like we could... Oh, that is a killer. We're getting smoked by Parsons. I'm just going to go back to this PA cross route and try and go for Debo. Because it seems like half the time he is open. So this is probably our most reliable play. We almost got hit by Parsons, but that's going to be a first down. So, I mean, by the looks of it, we are not done yet. I'm going to try and go for Jefferson here, though, off of a slant. And hopefully he can get open for us. Because if he does, we're going down again. I should have gone for McCaffrey. I really didn't even realize he was an option there until we were already on the ground. But hopefully this works out. Because if it doesn't, I honestly at this point might just go for it on 4th down. But that might... Come on. We are so close. 1 yard short. So, I mean, I'm just going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Because I feel like he has been doing pretty well today. So hopefully we don't get stuffed. And it looks like that is going to be a touchdown. At this point, I don't even know if we can celebrate about that because we're still down by 10 points, but that cuts the lead down a little bit. I mean, we almost managed to send this game to overtime, but in the end, it looks like we're going to lose by 3 points to the Cowboys. So clearly, that is a very rough way to end off the season because we were 1 win away from heading back to the Super Bowl. But either way, it looks like Lamar is going to be winning MVP. And after beating us, it looks like the Cowboys went on to beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 2. And on the bright side, our team is pretty much exactly the same as it was last season. And I feel like San Fran is still your favorites to make it out of the NFC. So hopefully we can actually do that this time. And it looks like the 49ers went on an absolute tear, going 14-3 to win the division. And we got to play the Falcons in the wild card round. Because apparently Dallas went 16-1, so that might be a problem for later. But either way, it looks like Jefferson had a pretty solid season. I mean, it's still kind of low for him, but he did have 1,000 yards for 12 touchdowns, which I think is a new career high for touchdowns. But it looks like we're going to absolutely annihilate the Falcons. So now we play the Packers in the divisional round. And I mean, it's kind of the same story here. I feel like at this point, the 49ers absolutely own Green Bay right now, but I said that about Dallas, and we all know what happened in that game. But I mean, you know, hopefully we'll have better luck this time. I'm just gonna hand it off to McCaffrey again here, though. They have no answer for the run game right now. I mean, McCaffrey has not been stopped once yet, so I might as well just keep handing the ball off to him until they get a stop. I mean... No way. No way. That's another first down. I'm going to switch it up a little bit here just so I'm not running the ball the whole drive. I'm going to try and go for Jefferson. But off of just 4 runs, McCaffrey already has 54 yards, which is obviously an insane start to this game. This defense is getting rocked right now. I mean, they're going to leave Justin Jefferson wide open too. So they haven't had an answer for anything we've done yet. Even though the Packers do have a very solid defense, there it is. McCaffrey's getting stopped. I knew he wasn't gonna go the whole game just getting first down after first down, but I mean, I had hope. Either way, I'm gonna hand it off to him again here, and this time that's still just short, but we only need 2 yards now. The way this dude's been playing today, I'm just gonna hand it off to him again, and hopefully we don't get stopped behind the line. But if we do, we're in a position where I can probably... Oh, that is a mistake. I mean, I know we probably shouldn't do this, but we still only need 3 yards for the first, 6 yards for the touchdown. So I'm just going to try and go for Jefferson here. And it looks like that's going to pay off. I mean, when you have a player like this guy, I feel like going for it on 4th down is kind of allowed. But either way, that's going to be a touchdown from Jefferson to give the lead to the 49ers first. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. And I mean, obviously, we have a very close game going on right now. I'm going to try and go for Debo here, though. He's wide open. Oh, that might be off. Never mind. He got it, and he got the feet down. So, obviously, that's going to be a huge play from our boy Debo, which is going to bring the ball all the way to the 20. In case you haven't noticed, we're only up by 3 points right now. So, obviously, this is a pretty important drive for the 49ers, especially considering we are in the second half. So, I mean, this game is kind of starting to wind down right now. So, this is the time where we need to start putting more points on the board. That might be a touchdown right there. McCaffrey McCaffrey is 1 yard short. The way he's been playing today, though, I mean, I feel like he should be able to punch this in. We literally need 1 yard here, and it looks like he is gonna get that. I wasn't too sure there, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he kind of got stopped, but I'll take it. So that's another touchdown. And after that, it looks like we're gonna go on to win this game by 3 points. So I mean, it seems like that McCaffrey touchdown was a very important touchdown. But anyways, that's gonna send us to the NFC Championship game for the second season in a row. And once again, we're going to be playing the Cowboys, who are 16-1. But anyways, I mean, it looks like our defense was able to get a stop to start things off. So now it's our turn. I'm really hoping for a better outcome in this game. But considering Dallas is 16-1, I mean, obviously this is going to be a very tough game to win. But at the same time, I mean, with the roster that we have, we definitely have a chance to get things done here. Oh, yeah, McCaffrey. Okay, that's going to be a first down. I mean, McCaffrey was obviously a huge reason why we beat the Green Bay Packers last week, but we did get struck with a holding call after that. And McCaffrey's only getting 1 yard there. So, I mean, I guess now would probably be a good time to put it in the air and hope that somebody can be open here. I mean... Ooh, that's going to be close. On Diggs, too. Jefferson's going to score a touchdown on Diggs. I thought we were going to be locked up there, but I guess Jefferson's going to win the foot race. So that's going to put us on the board first. And I mean, it looks like this ended up being a very close game, but in the end, it looks like this time we're going to get a revenge against Dallas. So it looks like San Fran is headed to the Super Bowl this time. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I'm pretty surprised that we were able to beat Dallas just because of how good their record was. But to end off year number 2, it looks like Dak Prescott is going to be winning MVP. And we're going to be taking on Joe Shiesty and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, who are also 14-3. But anyways, it looks like we are going to be starting off with the ball here. I'm just going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty... Okay, that's going to be a first down to start off the game. So, obviously, McCaffrey is already off to a hot start in this game. I'm going to try and go for Kittle here, though, and see if this can work out. It looks like he's gonna hold on to that. Since we were just short of the first down, though, that does make it 3rd and inches. I'm just gonna go for McCaffrey here, though, and it looks like he's gonna get another first. So I mean, so far things are looking pretty good for the 49ers. I'm gonna go back for Kittle here, though, unless Ayuk's wide open. Actually, Ayuk's gonna be wide open. I thought he'd be locked up, but that's gonna be a huge play. So that's gonna bring the ball all the way to the 22-yard line. So I mean, obviously we're in scoring position now. I'm just gonna try and finish it off with Jefferson right here, though, and it looks like we're getting sacked. I knew Hendrickson was gonna be a problem at some point. I just wish it didn't have to happen there. I mean, at least it wasn't 4th down or anything like that, but that still sucks. We're gonna find Jefferson, but he's only getting 5 yards. So that is gonna make it 3rd and 15. So we kind of need to go for a shot here. I'm really hoping that Debo can be open. That might work out too. Hold on. That's knocked away. So it looks like we're going to be getting held to a field goal here. So obviously that sucks. But I mean, I feel like we just got to take this. I mean, at least we're getting some points on the board. So hopefully that will be important. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter. And as you can see, we are down by literally 1 point right now. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Jefferson here, though, who looks to be wide open. So that's going to be a huge play. I honestly did not think we had any chance of getting that play to work out. But since we did, 24 yards to go and we're in for the touchdown. I got to make sure we actually score a touchdown this time. Come on, Ayuk, please. We're 3 yards short. I mean, I feel like as long as we don't get sacked here, we should be able to get this to work out. And it looks like Jefferson's going to be open. So that's going to be a very important touchdown for the 49ers. I feel like we kind of need to go for the 2-point conversion here, though, since we were down by 1 point. So I'm going to do this and see if we can get Kittle open. Actually, I'm just going to keep this on the ground with Purdy because there is nobody there. So that is going to make this a 7-point game for the 49ers. And after that, it looks like we were able to go on to win this game. I mean, we won by 3 points. So I guess that field goal at the start of this game was very important. I'm not going to lie. I thought that field goal was not going to matter a whole lot. But apparently that is kind of the reason that we won this game. I mean, obviously, Joe Burrow put up one hell of a fight. But in the end, it looks like Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi Purdy trophy in year number 2. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 3. And obviously we just got a ring for Justin Jefferson last season, but this team is still absolutely loaded. So I mean, I guess we'll see if we can get him another one. But it looks like the 49ers kind of fell off this season, going 11-6, and the Rams went 13-4 to win the division, but we still made the playoffs, and we're going to be playing the Vikings in the wild card round. And it looks like our boy Jefferson had another pretty solid season. I mean, nothing too crazy, but he had 1,000 yards for 7 touchdowns. And it looks like the Vikings were able to score first, so we are down 7-0 right now. I'm going to hand it off to McCaffrey here, though. And it looks, hold on, we're still going. I don't know how he's still up, but that was almost a first down. So we will definitely take that. I'm going to hand it off to him again here, though, and see if he can get the first this time. That's going to be a pretty solid pickup. After that, though, I mean, I'm going to try and go for Kittle here. If he's locked up, I can go for Jefferson or Ayuk, but I'm really hoping that's going to be close. He's going to pull it in, though, so that's going to be a pretty huge pickup from Kittle. So, I mean, that one right there is going to bring the ball all the way to the 20-yard line. I'm just going to hand off to McCaffrey and see if he can get another insane run. That's going to go for a touchdown. This guy has been unreal so far today, man. I mean, it looks like McCaffrey is still balling 3 years into this video. So that's going to tie the game up just like that. But I guess the Vikings were the better team this season because it looks like they are going to be getting the dub in this one. So that's going to send us home early. So, I mean, I guess this team is going to crash after winning the Super Bowl last year, but at least we still made it to the playoffs. But to end off year number 3, Patty Mahomes is going to be winning MVP. And for the second time today, the Cowboys are going to go on to beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And in the off season, I mean, we didn't need to do a whole lot because this team's still loaded, but we did pick up Jason Kelsey and Zach Tom. So after those pickups right there, this is what the team is going to look like heading into our final season. I mean, obviously the O-line looks a lot better. And on the other hand, I mean, clearly our defense is still absolutely loaded. So we obviously still have a chance to get the job done again in year number 4. And it looks like San Fran bounced back this season, going 15-2 to win the division and get the number 1 seed. But once again, our boy Justin Jefferson's stats just haven't been the same since he joined the 49ers. But either way, he still had 909 yards for 8 touchdowns. And it looks like we're going to be taking on the 8-9 Commanders in the divisional round, and it looks like we're gonna get the dub against Washington. So now we play the Eagles for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, considering we beat Washington by that many points, I feel like things are looking pretty good for San Fran right now. I mean, I know they were only 8-9. They probably shouldn't have even been in the playoffs, but that is still a crazy score for a playoff game. McCaffrey did not get a whole lot of yardage there, though. I'm gonna try and go for Kittle and see if he can pick up the first down. I mean, if you haven't noticed, we are down 7-0 right now, so I feel like we should probably tie the game up here. That's gonna work. On the downside, it looks like the Eagles were able to force a 3rd down after that. I am really hoping that Kittle can be open off of this route, and it looks like nobody's on him, so that's gonna keep the drive going. So obviously that's a very important first down for San Fran. I'm gonna switch it up a bit here, though. We're gonna have Ayuk open. Purdy got smoked, but we somehow got the ball off before we got hit. So that's gonna be a touchdown from Ayuk, which is gonna tie the game up. And after that, it looks like we were able to get the dub against the Eagles. I mean, obviously this game was a lot closer than our game against Washington. We only won by 4 points, but either way, that's gonna send Brock Purdy and Justin Jefferson back to the Super Bowl. But either way, to end off the final season of this video, it looks like Dak is gonna be winning another MVP. And this time we're gonna be taking on the 14-3 Colts in the Super Bowl. So I mean, I guess the Colts are actually looking pretty stacked this season, so this is probably going to be a pretty tough game to win. We're going to have Kittle open, though, so that's just shy of a first. I'm going to try and get Christian McCaffrey going, though, because I mean, I feel like he is probably the player that's going to make the biggest difference today. I mean, if McCaffrey can play well, we are going to be a very tough team to beat. He's gonna go for a touchdown off of that route too, which is gonna be insane. I cannot believe he got that much open field. So that's gonna be a touchdown 2 plays into the game from Christian McCaffrey. So I mean, the 49ers already have the lead. We're coming back out here in the second quarter though, and as you can see, we're all tied up at 14. So it's looking like this game, if it keeps going the way it is right now, is probably gonna come right down to the wire. McCaffrey almost escaped again. I feel like we should probably keep going for long plays after that though, because I mean, we did just hit the 2-minute warning. I mean, we do still have all 3 timeouts. Hold on, Kittle. We only got 2 yards off of that play, which is a lot less than I thought we got there, but I'm gonna try and go back to Kittle here, and this time he's gonna bring it in for a much bigger pickup. So 46 yards to go, and we're back in the end zone. I'm gonna try and go for Jefferson, and hopefully he can get a first down for us here. That's not looking very promising though, so I'm just going for McCaffrey. I mean, either way, that was actually a much bigger pickup than I was expecting there. So 38 yards to go, and we're in. Kittle might be able to bring this in. That's gonna be a huge play. I did burn another timeout after that, but I mean, now we only need 9 yards, and if we can get this, we are gonna go into halftime with the lead, unless the Colts somehow score in like however much time is on the clock after this. I honestly thought Jefferson was gonna be in there, but since he didn't score, we still need 3 yards, and we only have 25 seconds to do this. That should work. Come on, Kittle. Let's go. That's going to be a touchdown. So George Kittle is going to hold on to it this time for his first TD of the game. And that's also going to make this a 1-score game before the half. And after that, it looks like we were able to get the job done once again. We only won this game by 3 points. But either way, that's going to be 2 Super Bowls now for Brock Purdy and Justin Jefferson. I honestly was not expecting the Colts to be that good, though. I mean, they almost came away with this one. But as you can see, for the second time today, Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy to end off this video. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comments section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.